Extreme Series RL Invitational. I'm Lee Fax, and with me is James Bott. We've seen a bunch of good matches so far. All of our first round in the upper bracket is now completed, and we have 4 teams down in the lower bracket, and we're sending 2 teams home today out of this tournament. The rest, of course, will be finishing tomorrow. We'll declare a winner tomorrow. But first match now coming up into the lower bracket is Rogue versus Hollywood Hammers. James, give me a quick preview.
So we saw Rogue go up against Applesauce in the first game of the day. That one went all the way to 5 games. It was neck and neck the whole time. Applesauce ended up edging them out. And then we saw the Hammers play also a 5-game series against Cloud9. And that series was absolutely insane. The best series of the day, hands down. So if you are coming in late and you want to go back and see one that has already happened, definitely check out that Cloud9 Hammers matchup. That was incredible.
And it makes me really excited for this because even on Rogue, we saw so many incredible plays from them. And the fact that Hollywood Hammers was able to almost reverse sweep Cloud9 makes this match right here going to be a super exciting elimination match. Someone is going home, and I wanted to find out what you guys said on the Rogue versus Hollywood Hammers match. So I jumped, refreshed the page over on predictions, and it's actually very, very close. The last I checked was Hollywood Hammers with a 53% over Rogue at the moment.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, after that last performance against Cloud9, that's not surprising. They really turned a bunch of heads.
Yeah.
I mean, I was joking that you could bet that your house and your car on that series, and lo and behold, Hammers came out swinging and forced that overtime game 5. And then Halcyon as well almost had this insane double tap to close out the series. He said in chat afterwards that double tap will haunt his dreams.
Oh no.
For a while.
Oh no. It's one, you know, when you think years later, you're like thinking about that awkward thing you did 20 years ago or something. He's gonna think about that. He's gonna keep him awake at night. Just
he's gonna be like Uncle Rico in his Astro van, talking to some kids about.
Oh my goodness!
I could have hit this double tap.
Back in my day, I almost had this double tap.
That's but now they can get over that though. If they get this win here, knock out Rogue, it would be a great start still for the Hammers. If they go out early, it would definitely be heartbreaking, especially after how well they played against Cloud9. But in this tournament, every team is a good team. So someone's got to go out first round. So we have.
It's always the worst. Sorry, I'm just saying it's always the worst because it's like I want all of these guys to succeed, but at the same time, in the end, only one team can win, and it's just a bummer. But at the same time, I'm sure all these guys are going to walk away happy, especially Hollywood Hammers with the matches they've played.
Yeah, they definitely impressed us in this first series, but now they're going to have to impress us again. They're going to have to take down Rogue if they want to stay alive in this tournament. All the matches we saw up to this point today were upper bracket matches. This is a lower bracket match, an elimination match. If you lose this one, you are done.
Once again, predictions, guys. If you haven't gotten them in, you can win prizes. Right now, we just talked about about a minute ago there. You guys are up 53% over Rogue right now for Hollywood Hammers, but you can win prizes for this. It's not just for fun. So make sure you guys, first, second, third place prize. Third place gets that nice CyberpowerPC jersey. Second place grabs that jersey plus the keyboard. And first place gets keyboard, jersey, and the mouse pad. There's really no reason not to do it. There's no reason at all not to make your predictions. Get in there, guys. There is a leaderboards. And as they get updated, we'll find out at the end of the day who's in the lead coming into day number 2. And I think game number 1 of this first elimination match, Rogue versus Hollywood Hammers, is about to get underway as someone is going home. Both these teams looking pretty strong today. Hollywood Hammers having Justin as a sub just brings that mechanical level up so hugely, but at the same time, Hollywood Hammers showing they can hang with the best.
Yeah, if you remember back to the series where Rogue played, we had some pretty awesome passing plays. Justin had that half flip goal off the wall. He had that insane pass to set up Matt for a goal. Then we also saw Sizz hitting some pretty solid shots when he was at the mid. Both of these teams had games or had series that went all the way to 5 games, so now they're hungry for a win.
Ooh, there's going to be one. Defense, not knowing where that ball's going to go off the post, and Rogue going to grab the first one.
Yeah, Sis doing this one all by himself, bouncing off the post. That somehow managing to read that when those post bounces can really go any way, but Sis just read it perfectly and was waiting for it.
Vince not getting the most powerful touch there. Will be stopped out easily by the Rogue defense. Hollywood Hammers on the attack, though. Intercepted, goes back down their end. Vince allowing that one to go to his defender so he can move upfield and try to get a play started. Smart play, heads up from Vince. But they do find themselves back down in their own end. Diz getting that one around by himself past two defenders and gets that right in front of the net for Matt to score.
Yeah, Halcyon. Oh, he just drives by. Halcyon hit the ball right back down into Sis, and Sis just powers it through. Matt waiting in the middle on the other side. A little bit unfortunate for Halcyon.
Yeah. I think it was just a case of Sis saying, oh, it's back on my roof. I guess I'll keep going.
Oh, misflip there.
No one there.
Diz, I don't know what happened to his car here. That was really strange. He went to flip back, and he just delayed his flip or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still don't know if he would have been able to recover in time.
Likely not. I think Justin was the best bet there.
But still, yeah. Vince, wide open net. He's not going to miss that one.
Justin showing off some mechanics. Will air dribble this for no more reason than to get rid of his own boost, I guess, as the defenders from Hollywood did just wait there. I think Vince wanted that a bit more in front of the net. Ends up back down their own end as a result.
Oh, good center.
Right off the bar and down. Matt gonna grab a third.
Now Matt or Justin to Matt here. A good center, and then Matt somehow keeping that one low enough. It goes crossbar and down. Rogue, they're shooting on point right now. That was the second goal for Matt on 5 shots.
Yeah, Rogue pulling ahead right now. Still have Hollywood Hammers.
Oh.
Not really able to find their footing right now. Like just all over. Hollywood Hammers feel almost deflated at this point.
Yeah, Vince trying to play that double tap. Couldn't jump, or didn't jump rather, quick enough, and Sis just easily reads that one off the backboard. But thanks to Matt and putting on that pressure, it was able to happen.
We'll see if Hollywood Hammers can wake up, step it up a bit here, increase the speed. Maybe they'll look to game number 2, but game number 1 is not over yet. Still 3 minutes left. There are 3 goals down, though. Justin yet again to nobody really. Sis trying to recover the situation. Chance here. Puts that one wide. Halcyon will get boosted up. Can he take this the whole way is the question as it comes off the ceiling. He'll need Vince's help. Memory. All 3 of them now putting the pressure on. Only Matt in way, but good clear from him. That'll get sent right back down to Hollywood's end.
And this is definitely an important series. If you're Hammers, you're thinking you should have beat Cloud9 in that last series. Now, they really want to take this down, or take this Rogue series down, so people won't say, oh, that performance against Cloud9 was a fluke. So they really want to get this win.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, every once in a while, I mean, in other games, you'll see some of the teams you don't expect to take games off of the so-called gods or whatever. It happens, but it's unless it happens consistently, it's never taken seriously, and the same thing will happen here. We want to make sure people believe that you're a force to be reckoned with at all times.
Were you referring to Smash there?
Yeah. You know me.
I do.
Justin by himself? Can he get the solo play? No. Again, out of boost. It seems like he really likes going off the wall here. Using up all of his boosts when there's no real play to follow through with.
Good play from Justin, breaking up that center. Halcyon was looking for Vince in the mid. Justin just not giving him that space.
Oh, Justin might be able to do something here. A rush to the defenders. Vince and Memory both up. Good pass out there. Justin Patience. Get mind game 1. Couldn't pop it past Memory, though. A lot of solo plays from Rogue right now. They're not really forcing anything at this point.
Yeah, when you have a 3-goal lead, you just need to keep the ball out of dangerous spots. Rogue doing a good job of that.
Yeah.
Just clearing the ball down. Not necessarily looking to put another one through the... Oh, that was close.
Miss there from everybody. And that should be it. Game number 1, going to go over to Rogue as Hollywood Hammers couldn't secure more than 1. Incredible save to end it off. That's not a goal. And they are down 3. Rogue, game number 1. In this best of 5, it is elimination, I must remind you guys. Hollywood Hammers have given that first one away to be sent home, but they did almost reverse sweep Cloud9. So we know they have it in them, and we'll see if game number 2 wakes them up a little bit more. Just as I mentioned, just a little bit deflated it felt. They just couldn't find their footing on defense sometimes, and once they can get that rotation going strong, I think they should have a much closer game coming into game number 2 on their hands.
Yeah, Rogue just had a quicker start, opening up the scoring multiple times. So, but again, like you said, Hollywood Hammers, they almost reverse swept Cloud9. So game 1, not the absolute indicator of how the series is going to go. Let's wait and see how game 2 plays out. But Hammers, in every single game of the Cloud9 series, it seemed like they were competing. They were all close games.
Yeah.
Hammers in most of the games was the faster team with more opportunities, but Rogue just, they shut them down. Hollywood Hammers, it didn't feel like it was the same Hammers from the Cloud9 series.
Oh, absolutely not. And that's what I'm saying. I think game 2 is going to have to be their wake-up period. Because right now, Rogue just had a lot of space. I mean, we saw no punishment from Justin, even just trying any of these solo plays, using all of his boosters. No punish at all. And no wonder he kept trying to get some fun plays going on. Early start here for Rogue as they try to put one on target. No finish.
Ooh,
that could be a chance there. Off the backboard, no finish for Halcyon. Memory, though, will sink that one in as they just get enough power off that. That could have been a soft shot. Memory did what he needed to, though.
Yeah, Halcyon almost getting that double tap. The double tap's just eluding him, but Memory was there off the backboard. And Hammers strike quickly and strike first.
That's a chance there for a kickoff goal. Memory gets the flick over Sizz. A quick aerial to get in the way and save that one. Now returning fire, it moves down the other end of the field. Justin moving quick, trying to get a pass.
Oh, that's
it. No, Matt couldn't get back in time. I guess they both pushed up, expecting a play to develop from Justin.
Yeah, waiting for that to happen, and Memory just launches it on target. Matt only had about 11 boosts to work with, so as soon as Memory got that hard shot, it was just too much for Matt to handle, and a 2-goal lead for Hammers. They bounce it right back in game 2.
No one taking command off this kickoff here. Halcyon patiently waiting back. There's a banger. That buys him some time. Ooh, miss there. Vince is going to nosedive, but they sent 2 in. Halcyon has to get this touch. He does on target. Matt there. Ready in net to send it away. All 3 Rogue in the corner, ready to push this one up together. Although they spread out and lose control. What a dunk from Memory! Oh my goodness. And that's 3 goals.
Yeah, Memory coming in. It looks like he just might have been trying to pass that in. Justin, it looked like he got a piece of it, and Memory just dunks it right past.
Shoving that one through with only a minute and a half in, and we see quite a different story than we saw in game one. This is awkward. Sis struggling to get control there. It did manage to work out for Rogue though, but yeah, Rogue was up 4-1 before, and now sitting down 3 goals against the Hammers. It looks like they have found their footing. They have got themselves together, and Memory just capitalizing on a lot of defensive mistakes. There's another one, and once again, it's Memory, as I think he's
all
going over a hat trick now.
Yeah, a hat trick.
Hat trick.
On track for a hat trick. That's 4 goals now for Memory on 7 shots. Memory's just doing it all himself. Only 1 assist so far in this game, and that came from Halcyon. 3 goals unassisted for Memory.
Both teams just, I guess, taking turns playing passively and a little weird, just to make sure we get those game 5s, right?
I mean, we'll see. Memory just popping off right now. We're not even halfway through the game.
No. And there's another one. Oh my goodness. Halcyon this time says, all right, man, it's my turn to get some points. Vince still sitting with 30 as these two just roll.
Yeah, that was not the hit Justin was looking for. It just blasted off the side of the wall and came right back out into the middle for Halcyon, who waits, and it looks like he timed it perfectly off the bounce to just launch it into the net. 5-0. 5 goals in the first half of the game for Hollywood Hammers.
Wonder if Rogue's gonna... Well, I mean, they really want to be focusing on this match still yet, but they got to figure something out quick, because what they're doing just clearly isn't working. If they do lose this one, though, they will have the, at least what I say, the upper hand coming in the second one to make the adjustments they need. Do you think it's Rogue specifically doing something not so well, or is it just the Hollywood Hammers have stepped it up and Rogue's taking some time to readjust?
Oh, this is just one of those games that gets out of hand. You could tell even from when Justin got dunked on by Memory and it ended up going into the net. Sometimes the games just play out that way. Memory just being a nuisance, and now they got some quick and easy goals, and it's just going to be too much. And yeah, that one, look, Memory getting another one there. Not the prettiest of goals. I mean, what even happened here?
What?
Sis hit that.
Hello? No one touched that for the longest time. What?
When it's going your way, it's going your way. So I'm sure Hollywood Hammers will take it.
Yeah, I think they got this one. I'm hoping for the magical number now. Got a minute 17 left to hit it.
The real question is, if they do get 7, would they let in a goal themselves?
Well, that's it. Well, I always say you got to get it yourself to make it a real.
I'd say shut them out.
You think?
Yeah, go for the Brazil.
The Brazil. That's great. Give you a chance. Memory and Vince up on a 2-on-1. They don't really capitalize it as best they probably could have. As now Rogue just struggling at least to get 1 goal. With a bit of a weird game here. 6-0. That last goal being absolutely nutty. No one knowing what was happening.
Memory just going full Hulk mode. And there's another one. Vince, he's been quiet all game. Stepping up right here. That's the Brazil.
Chat, we got it, the Brazil.
There was a bump on Sis. It looked like Memory or Halcyon. One of them had bumped Sis as well.
And there it is. I'm gonna hand it over to Hollywood Hammers and say they take game number 2. And that ties us up 1-1 in the series.
And
against
what
Rogue.
an unrelenting onslaught by the Hammers. 7-0. That is the biggest margin that we've seen today, and probably the biggest margin even from the last CyberpowerPC Invitational as well. 5 goals, 2 assists from memory. 650-point private game. In private matches, your points are halved. So that is a 1,300-point game.
That's
for
nutty.
memory in a normal matchmaking game. So he really just went off that game.
Yeah, he was popping off that time. And now, like, coming into next game, of course, it's still tied up 1-1. But I mean, this is going to be rough if Rogue can't capitalize in the next game. They're going to be seeing flashbacks. I think the first one, didn't they get eliminated immediately? Like,
they
knocked out. Yeah,
I believe they did, and I can't remember who it was against, but yeah, they did get knocked out very early, and it was back when they had Turtle as well.
Yeah.
So that kind of, some people thought that tournament also spurred on the roster change for Rogue. So they're going to have to stave off defeat. They won game number 1, so they're still on equal footing. It's 1-1 in the series.
It is. And
just
again,
because you got beat 7-0, it means nothing now. Just focus on the game. Try to get this winning game.
I mean, didn't that happen one time where Supersonic Avengers got beat 7-1? They got Braziled by Flipside and then ended up beating them. One game.
Yeah, I'm sure that happened. And Fickle Platypus coming through. He's saying they lost to Hype. So I believe that was like Bork, Elaine Dodger, and
yes, that's
Savvy
what it was.
Seal.
Yeah. And it was an upset. So I'm just hoping they're focusing on this game and not trying to get some flashbacks again to the series that happened at the last CyberPower Invitational. Game 3, though. Someone's going home. Not in this game. But by the end of the series, and Vint is going to start it off in the favor of Hollywood Hammers. Rogue really needs to get themselves a goal.
Yeah, Vince playing this one well. Sizz and Matt both in position to get that. He struck it pretty hard, but Sizz was in a spot where he could get that save. However, Vince just powers it through.
Yeah, that is 8 unanswered goals now from Hollywood Hammers.
They are really nailing them, huh?
Getting physical too.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
You got it? Okay. Just making sure.
Sometimes I just look the other way.
Okay.
You're going wave punk territory on this one.
That one was wave punk territory.
Oh my goodness. A minute in now, and the Hammers are up 1 goal. Well, looking to balance out the fields a little bit more now. But I'm sure the Hammers aren't done. Good 50. He didn't have much boost to work with. Made his opponent come to him. So what you want to do is make it look like you have boost. As you're falling down there. Minute 20 in, still no more action, no answer from Rogue. They're looking to get one now, though. Justin coming in solos, just has memory to beat. An incredible play. Oh my goodness. I've said it for so long. Team pinches are something I want to see more of, and this is exactly what we just got a piece of.
The pinch of dreams right there. Matt and Justin making something spectacular happen. What a pinch. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was... I'm going to be watching that one later. Send me the clips, please. What an incredible team play. The awareness to get frisky with each other like that and get that ball firing out like a cannon. What a shot, though, from Sizz, and they quickly grab the lead.
After being quiet, 8 unanswered goals. Now Rogue get 2 back-to-back. Halcyon wasn't able to get there in time. Sizz just pokes that one right through, and now the momentum back in favor of Rogue.
Memory has no one in his way. Hello? Excuse me? I'm coming through.
Sizz just kind of whiffed there. It sounded like there was also a demo, but when When Sizz missed that on the wall, it's just a wide open opportunity for Memory to just bring that one down into his control and dribble it in.
Now we have a tie game yet again. Tied in the series and in this game. Vince tried to set up a play there as his teammates try to push it out. They'll move back. Low boost for Halcyon. Doesn't matter. Vince is there to send that one on target. Well, not on target. Sorry, down into the rogue end. Nice demo there. Buy them some time. They can't get anything up out of it, though. And we're not seeing what we saw before. A lot of times, and some of the great goals we saw was Sizz upfield waiting for those passes, and we haven't seen really much of that in this series yet from Rogue. That could be a chance. Over to Matt. Tries it. What a shot, though. Does get stopped out. Halcyon getting in the way of that one, expecting a shot from the far side.
Oh, and Vince almost powering that one through.
Both teams trying to get their chances now. Sitting 100% even on the shots on net. This is an extremely close game.
Poor Justin, always getting demoed. And an own goal coming out. That's so unfortunate for Rogue. But if you're the Hammers, you're celebrating right now. Vince gets the touch, and look, Justin went to try to clear it up.
Oh, no.
And he just knocks it in.
That's unfortunate. I mean, there might have been a fall through still, but yeah, Justin was forced to keep that away from the box, and unfortunately, you're right. This not the best touch he could have gotten. Remember, he almost tries to sink another one in there with a 50-50. Are clear, but no one there to receive that from Rogue as it gets sent right back down to the corner it came from. A lot of boost, but he put that ball a little bit too far away from him. Matt has a chance to turn on it. He does. Sizz, though, wasn't ready for that pass. I think that's the difference maker we're seeing between the Rogue in the upper bracket and the Rogue down here in the lower bracket.
Yeah, just a few mistakes. And then can't forget about that game number 2. 7-0.
Yeah,
or
wow.
Did they end up getting that 8th goal? No,
they didn't. The 8th goal came in this game. Unanswered. 30 seconds left. All the boost being used up right now. You can't. He was in the air for about 10 million years and almost grabs the goal off of it, but that last defender just getting in the way. Memory, chill out.
That would have been a sweet dunk.
Now 9 seconds left. Rogue have to get a goal here, but they're losing pressure as they all have to move back to midfield. And that ball flying high and fast will end up touching the ground there, and Hollywood Hammers set themselves at match point to eliminate Rogue, and that will be 4 straight losses in a row in the CyberpowerPC tournament for the Rogue name if this happens.
Yeah, they definitely want to stave off defeat here if they can. Justin coming in, that really, to me, that own goal was definitely the turning point for Rogue. Justin probably felt like he needed to deny the backboard, and so that's why he was trying to make the play, but ended up knocking it into his own net. And he even had a little bit of time, so someone, Sizz or Matt, should have just let him know that he had some time. But still, the Hollywood Hammers come out after the 7-0 win. They get a 3-2 win. They're now just 1 game away from moving on in the lower bracket. And again, this is an elimination match.
Yeah, and you said it before. It's all right now. They're here to prove that they're a team that it wasn't a fluke that they were almost reverse sweeping into an overtime with Cloud9. They're a team here to be reckoned with, and they're a team you're going to see a lot of in the future. And it's just, this is such a solid lineup right now on the Hollywood Hammers. and they're showing it.
Halcyon, if they don't win this game, someone needs to go comfort Halcyon because he had that chance to put in that double tap. I want to go back and look at that one again from the stream point of view. I was spectating. I was a little far away, but that looked very close. But now they can get this win and feel good about moving on in the tournament.
Yeah, this is an elimination match now. As the Hollywood Hammer is trying to drop Rogue out, and there's the first goal. Almost, no. Somehow Rogue manages to keep that one alive.
Diz actually put that off the post, and that messed up somebody coming in trying to clean up the goal. So that worked out for Rogue, but it was not pretty.
30 seconds in and almost an early goal for Hollywood. That would have felt good for them. Physical play. Nice name change.
And interesting. Who was that? They immediately changed teams. Oh, it was Justin. Just hammered that into his own net.
Whoops. Is that 2 own goals now for Justin?
That is.
He calls out the sorry. See if they can get an actual goal here. They might be able to. As Rogue can't break out of their own end. Both teams just trying to find something here as it goes back and forth between that corner and the midfield. Yes, now for Vince. Matt does manage to keep that one away.
And Rogue playing hard right now. I don't think they're joking around. That was definitely unfortunate for Justin. But they are really fighting to get back in this game. If they lose this one, it's over for them. They're out of the tournament.
Losing their chance at a chunk of that $5,000 prize pool. 3 minutes left, though. Lots of time for Rogue to find something here. Upfield passes aren't going to connect. Just can't find Justin.
Oh, that's in.
And there it is, their second goal.
Yep, off the wall, Halcyon just finishes that one off. And those shots, quite a few times, they can surprise you. It bounced right off the wall. It's basically the same thing as when the ball hits the ground and you hit it off the bounce. You can time those on the wall as well. It's a lot more difficult to make happen, but Halcyon read that one and just slammed it in, catching that final defender by surprise.
2.5 minutes left now. Hollywood Hammers looking to show that they're ready to stay alive in this tournament.
And I think this move, putting in Vince in place of Lemon Puppy seems to be working out. Vince almost nudging that one on target.
What a good save there, though, by Matt, I think it was. Was barely keeping that one out. Two minutes left. Hard clear there for Hollywood Hammers. No play set up. Good clear from Sizz. That might be an own goal there. No, it's going to be a little bit wide. Halcyon manages to get the boost and keep that ball to the corner. All three moving forward. That's going to be a rough spot. You see a lot of overcommitting now for Rogue as they try to at least get one goal in this series, or sorry, in this game. This could be their chance. Now only Halcyon back. Vince manages to recover quickly. Matt, a nice pop up.
And I thought Vince played very well in the first series against Cloud9, but in this series, we've seen Memory and Halcyon both step up. A crazy 5-goal game from Memory to really just all around stellar performance from this Hammers squad. They're looking to be a threat in the rival series and a threat in this Invitational.
Whoa, what a dunk on top there. Almost falling in past the goal line. 45 seconds left. Rogue looking at elimination yet again. Almost connected. That would have been great if Matt had boost. A highlight play for sure if he could get a touch and a redirect, but there it is.
Flick.
Rogue now having to commit everything in offense, and that's likely to be it. Memory with 30 seconds left sinks in a third, and at match point, Rogue very likely, unless a miraculous comeback, to be eliminated from the tournament.
That was a really good play by Vince to beat the defenders, but then Memory, he didn't just hit it off the bounce. He actually e-brakes a little bit so he can get behind the ball to push it even quicker. And then we see another own goal. That's going to be it. This Rogue team is done for.
I might have to say, yeah, it's over at this point. Hollywood Hammers. Again, how many own goals? That's 3 own goals now from Rogue.
That one looked pretty intentional. I'm not going to lie.
Over, yeah.
And a dunk, that's going to be a 5th goal.
Are we going for the Brazil in the last 30 seconds?
I don't know, and I don't think that's wise. But Memory has just been putting on a dunk contest all by himself. He had a pretty big dunk, and I believe it was in game 2, where he dunked over Justin to get the goal. But all around, it's just been pretty brutal for Rogue in this final game.
They are going for it.
Yeah, definitely not the right mentality. I mean, even if you are losing, you definitely want to play a game out until the end. It's a little bit unfortunate that Rogue chooses to just score on their own net instead of going out normally.
Yep. Vince is trying to kill that with as much time as possible. And there it is. Game number 4 and the series going to Hollywood Hammers as they will move on in the bracket and stay alive. Rogue eliminated from the CyberpowerPC tournament. They'll be sent home. Now Rogue waiting, or sorry, Hammers waiting in the lower bracket to find out who they'll be playing after we have our upper bracket matches. The upper bracket, we'll have 1 today and then 1 again tomorrow, so you guys don't want to miss it. 2 more matches left today now as Hollywood Hammers showing us that they're in it to win it. They're in it to survive. And
they're the real
a good
deal.
showing. Yeah,
they're definitely the real deal. We saw a 7-0 and now a 6-0 in this final game. They broke Rogue in that final game. And so I think they are the real deal. We saw them compete with Cloud9, take out Rogue. So it's going to be fun to watch them as they continue tomorrow in the final day of play. But still, just congratulations to the Hammers for moving on. Halcyon can breathe a sigh of relief. They did not get eliminated after that crazy series against Cloud9.
Yep.
But Rogue, again, they go out early in the Invitational.
Now, the real question is, though, Hammers won't have a game until tomorrow. Down in the lower bracket, are they going to play the same? Are they still going to keep it up? And that's a very it's sometimes a difficult thing going from one day to the next. You might not be playing at your toppest form.
Toppest form, yeah. You
toppest
definitely
form.
want to bring that one was for Fickle, wasn't it? He was in the chat.
Yeah.
He gave us a little tidbit of information. You give him a call out. I like that. But yes, a day's rest can be the difference. But I think the Hammers not going out first. I was expecting them to be one of the least favorite or one of the lower finishing teams in this tournament. I was not expecting as much from them. But lo and behold, they have changed my mind. So I'm excited to watch them play tomorrow. I think just because it's a new day, I don't think we'll see a different team. I think they will show up and they'll continue to impress us.
Well, again, yeah, there's still some really strong teams that are in that upper bracket that will be knocked down. So it only gets harder as the bracket goes on further and further. So up next, though, we have yet another lower bracket match, yet another elimination match. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. Someone's going home. Renegades versus Allegiance. They're going to be playing up next. So make sure you guys get some stat. Get your predictions in, actually. Exclamation point predictions. I think the link should pop up. If not, you're just going to go over to CyberpowerPC invitational.civo.com, and you're going to find your predictions in there. You guys can win prizes for that, so make sure that you're getting your predictions in. I want to see what you guys have to say. Once we come back from break, we'll see you in just a few. Renegades versus Allegiance up next.